On the road to 2027 election, history is about to be made within the democratic setup in Nigeria, which is that we may just have a situation in Nigeria wherein for the first time we'll just have one major presidential candidate. You recall in the 2023 election, we had the Labour Party that brought forth Peter Obi. And we have the PDP that brought forth Atiku Abubakar, and then we had the APC that brought forth Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But with all the intrigues going on, political maneuvering, interest, and what have you that is going on, there is that likelihood that maybe, just maybe, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may just be the one major contender for the presidency in 2027. Take a look at this scenario playing out, particularly with the major coalition platform, the ADC. When Professor Joash Amopitan came on board, he recognized the Senator David Mark and Aregbesola leadership of the ADC. Fast forward to a recent development with the Court of Appeal ruling, the INEC boss has now decided to be neutral, whereas the judgment said all parties should maintain the status quo. But Amopitan wants to play safe, according to him, because there are about 9 pending legal issues that are in contestation in various courts. So, what is the import of this? For the ADC, this is a clandestine move by the national chairman of the INEC national chairman, Professor Joash Amopitan, to take side. In fact, they are calling for his resignation for being partisanship. If we talk about maintaining the status quo, is it the status quo as it was when he recognized the Senator David Mark and Aregbesola-led leadership, or the status quo before that time? We have on record that before Senator David Mark and, of course, Aregbesola came on board, the erstwhile national ESCO of the ADC resigned en masse at the state level and different level, and handed over the leadership to the Senator David Mark and, of course, Rauf Aregbesola. But today, a certain nephew, who was the vice chairman at the time, is coming out to say he was not part of it. Some of those who actually resigned voluntarily as chairmanship or whatever you, and are coming out to say they were coerced. Now, the point is this: if all of these goes on, with the party insisting from their World Press Conference on Thursday, that they will go ahead with their congresses and their primaries, irrespective of what INEC feels. What if, at the end of the day, the court rules against them? We saw that play out in Zamfara State. We saw that play out in Plateau State. And that's the point that INEC chairman is warning them not to embark on anything. But the question is, why would Amopitan recognize the leadership when he came on board, and now he's changing his mind towards it? Could it be that the power blocks in Asurog are doing everything to manipulate him, to guide him, to guard him, to do what they want, so that at the end of the day, there won't be any major contestation against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? So this is where the judiciary needs to come in. As I say, the judiciary is the hope of the common man, the last hope of the common man. If we must ensure that we have a 2027 election filled with different candidates, only the judiciary can rescue the ADC. Otherwise, we may just have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu railroading himself to 2027 without any contestation from anywhere. Without help, our political dispensation, we hear the ADC is already making moves to reach out to international body to get them updated on what is happening in Nigeria, particularly the US. Don't forget, the US recently designated Nigeria as a country of interest by virtue of the genocide and the killings and the destruction that we have seen across the country, with nothing meaningful being done. Of course, the recent incident in just Plateau State is still very fresh in our mind. But that's not to say other killings are not going on. Something needs to be done to rescue Nigeria's democracy. Well, if you like videos like this, kindly like, share, comment, and please subscribe to this channel. We'll be giving you an update on the road to 2027.